It's been a very busy week with this stuff, and I've actually got a personal trainer now and a gym membership, and I've been trying to do that. Boy, howdy, am I out of shape. I'm not like that unhealthy, but just didn't know with a personal trainer. I'm like, hey, I haven't worked out. I wasn't very clear about how long it's been. So he was like, oh, you haven't worked out in like 3 months. And I was like, I had a handful of more months after that. And so he gave me a slightly too difficult workout. Actually, this will be what I'm into. It's just a story. I did like 2 little workouts, and I was like, we were in like, they have a personal training room, which is cool that it's separate. So if like you feel embarrassed, it's like you're in a room that no one else like they can come into, but like they're not like looking, so it's cool. And the privacy was nice, and I started to kind of get dizzy, and I was like, hey, can I go use the bathroom? Because like if I vomit, that'd be really embarrassing if that happened in front of him. And it has happened. If you guys like did any extreme sports, it's just gonna happen. Like
you vomit in front of people all the time.
You do, and it's like, hey, it's camaraderie, you know.
You vomit into each other's mouths.
Ooh, I'm hungry. No, I was like, just in case. And so I walked in the bathroom, and I started to get so dizzy and disoriented. I was looking around, and I could identify that like that's a sink and that's a toilet. Why did I come in here? And like if I needed to vomit, where would I go? And I was like kind of there with what felt like 20 minutes. I was just like looking back and forth, and really it was maybe like 10 seconds. And like I went to the bathroom, and my legs gave out, and I laid on the floor of a public bathroom face down, and then I crawled
face down. You didn't share that detail when you told me the story.
Oh yeah, I went face down, and because I was like, at a certain point your body just gives up. I'm like, oh, I don't want to make a pillow out of toilet paper, so I don't do this or take off my shirt. I was like, and then I crawled to the toilet, tried to vomit, couldn't. And then I was like,
classic.
Is this appendicitis? And then I started poking on, like, I looked it up on my phone really quick. I was like, poke. No, as far as I can tell. And I just sat there for 30 minutes, eating up the rest of the paid-for personal training session, just trying to get back together. And he was like, hey, we pushed you a little too hard. I'm like, and I did it again today, and that did not happen. So I'm
good. There you go.
I did do some like rope training, not like the stuff where you like, you know, you see the guys like whipping the ropes.
Yeah.
There's this one where you have like a rope on a pulley, like it's like continuous rope, and you have to just like crouch down in a what do you
call
stance? No, when you get down into the standing crouch. God damn it. It's something like that. And you just have to keep pulling the rope and keep pulling it, and you need to stay in that crouch position. Why it's a word. I can't think of it. Anywhoozles, I don't feel good, and it's hot in here.
It's tough when you first start working out again. I know in college we had a free gym. You know what I mean? And I tried to keep up with a buddy of mine that had played football and stuff like that, doing lifting, and that did not work out great for my arms.
Actually, if you guys have crazy like workout stories where like things, not like you didn't get like too hurt, you don't have to share that. But like if you have
keep that to yourself.
Keep that to yourself. But if you have funny stories, please tweet them to us, because that is always, it does make you feel better when you can share stuff like that. Like nope, that's enough of embarrassing stories for me today. You guys got to come back next week for another one.